The Conservatives are planning to make millions from members' data with a True Blue app. We're going to read into this exclusive from The Guardian, you guys. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Reganelite here with an exclusive from The Guardian with the headline of the Tories are planning to make millions from members' data with a True Blue app. The exclusive revealed that senior officials working on commercial ventures that would allow brands to sell products to its supporters. Guys, while you're here, make sure you hit the like button and share this across social media so others are notified of this video. So as if, draining the taxpayer money, draining us of our taxpayer money was not enough. Clearly, they've not milked enough of the country as it is, and obviously Rishi Sunak is obviously dragging his feet when it comes to calling a general election as well. As if we're not sick and tired of the Conservatives. No, but the headline and this comes across to me as let's milk money off our supporters too. Let's do that as well. Let's take advantage of them. That kind of straight away is what screams at me when I think about this. They will sell and do anything for money. The desperation from these Conservatives. I mean, it kind of stuns me. It really does stun me, like how low they will continue to go, the Conservatives. At any, it really is just a case of, you know what? Yeah, we gone up. Like for us, we're going to be making more and more of that money. Taking advantage of taxpayers' money is already, as we have seen. But this now, you're literally going to be potentially ripping off your own fan base. I was just like, talk about crazy. I mean, the thing is, and I think this is a lot of ideas. This is probably from a lot of Trumpian ideas as well when you think about it, because of how they always try to milk as much money out of their Trump supporters and whatnot over there. So they're literally taking ideas from America and you're going to use them here, and this is exactly what this is. Do I sympathise with any Conservative supporters in this potentially, or Conservative supporters, generally Conservative supporters, not like rich people, but decent middle-aged people or whatever? No, I don't, because they've been completely blind to the damage of 14 years of supporting the Conservative Party. So I don't have much sympathy. Now, if they end up getting scammed, all I can say is if they feel they've been scammed by the Conservative Party, all I'm going to say is that, I'm really sorry, but, this party really does not care about you. It really doesn't. And this is the picture that I feel like is consistently being painted more and more when you think about the Conservatives. And no, I'm not going to download the True Blue app, and I would encourage you not to do so yourself, guys. So let's actually read a bit more into this. What is this exactly about? So senior Conservative officials worked on plans to hand over its entire membership database for a commercial venture that promises to make tens of millions of pounds, The Guardian can reveal. The leaked documents show Tory executives discuss exploiting members' personal data to build up a mobile phone app that could track users' locations and would allow big brands to advertise to Conservative supporters. The party would take a cut of the sales. The project was considered over several months last year with the aim of launching the True Blue app in time for the party conference in October. The idea was developed by the boss of a cryptocurrency firm with a string of failed businesses behind him. So he's failed so many businesses, so he's looking, I'm going to do one that's going to exploit Conservative Party members. Yet senior Conservative officials appear so captivated by the plan that they are prepared to provide the party's database of members in order to move the proposal forward. So this is a picture of the in-app verified photo there. I feel sorry for this person being right next to it, but he clearly is proud to be a Conservative voter there. In-app voter verified voter ID, fast, free and reliable voter verification, streamlined with the process of providing more access forms of acceptable ID when the polling stations open. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. The True Blue project aims to provide the party with direct access to its members in order to boost donations through digital payments, design bespoke messages based on demographic and maximising voter turnout by directing members to polling stations and issuing a voter ID card. However, it is proposed commercialisation of members' data that will be concerning to some party supporters. No, you don't say! A presidential document illustrated with pictures of Rishi Sunak outlined a plan whereby brands such as Amazon and Coca-Cola could advertise to party members. The presentation suggested the app would let companies geo-market products based on a user's location, with the party taking the share of any resulting sales. A Conservative spokesperson said the app did not progress beyond the pitch stage, but emails seen by The Guardian revealed officials worked through last summer on the project, tailoring the proposed app content and requesting paperwork, including the draft contract. Corey Cryers, a lawyer who runs Foxgrove, a non-profit group campaigning for fairness in the tech sector, said, "It's rather sad seeing a Conservative Party treating their own brand and membership like a failing asset to be raided and stripped for cash, as if it was some kind of vulture fund." This is exactly what I was saying, wasn't it? Look at these. Local marketplaces enable businesses on the ground to promote their stories to Conservative Party members and drive traffic to their stories here. Browse the latest offers with your local marketplace. Locate offers in your area via the interactive map. Redeem your offers in-store with your Conservative card. Conservative. I don't think many people are going to be flashing around their Conservative card right now. Dear oh dear. The proposal for the app came from Christian Eger Hudson, a Norwegian businessman who said that big data is the new oil. He came to prominence from the dot-com bubble of the early 2000s before going bust. Further business misadventures followed, including the collapse of the Swedish newspaper Metro and the failed bid for the UK media group Johnson Press. On the 29th of June last year, Aga Hassan had the pleasure of talking to Rishi Sunak, according to a post on X. That was the day of the summer party, one of the Tories' big annual fundraising bashes. The same day, Anga Hassan sent an email to Stephen Maskey, the Tory chief executive, with the subject, "The super app for the Conservative Party." The party sprang into action. Anga Hassan was invited to meet the chief data officer, marketing director and head of digital to discuss the idea. 2 weeks later, Amy Henderson, the Conservative's chief operating officer, emailed Anga Hassan telling him that she reported back to Maisie that our meeting this morning went well. She asked him to incorporate the existing Tory membership tiers, Strathspey Club and Churchill Club, up to the Thatcher Club, into the proposed app. On the 22nd of July, less than a month after first approaching the party, Anga Hassan told Henderson, "I just finished the latest version of the app according to your input." An attached presentation outlined proposal, including ways that users would be able to donate easily to the party, but it suggested that the real money spinner would come from the commission that big brands would pay party on sales to True Blue users. Profits were to be split, with 25% going to the Anga Hassan company, Adirex, and the rest of the going to the Conservative Party. The presentation suggests Adirex had already had partnerships with brands such as Amazon, Coca-Cola and Apple, contracted by The Guardian. None of these companies confirmed any relationship with Adirex or involvement in the True Blue project. I wonder why they wouldn't want to be open about it. Makes me wonder. The in-app marketing channel. Our range of in-app performances marketing channel provides a variety of exposure to engagement solutions to our brand partners. If you are a middle income earner and you buy into all of this, you are not going to have money for much longer. Just warning you now. Using figures, the presentation labelled as for illustrated purposes only, the party's share of revenue could reach an estimate £160 million a year, it claimed. It seems highly ambitious target. The 1.25 million users required is more than 7 times the party's membership of 172,000. But even a fraction of this projection would have boosted the 47 million the Tories raised in donations last year. The project also proposed providing a voter ID card for the app's users. Civil liberties campaigners have said rules introduced in 2022 required voters to produce government-issued identification such as passport and driving licenses at polling stations, risk de-enfranchising marginalised groups. Any change that would benefit Tory members would likely to renew controversy. The amends and additions look great, Henderson replied the day after receiving the presentation. She hoped for a conference launch date, saying that she would show the plans to party directors. I suspect this will create quite a lot of excitement. A draft unsigned contract seen by the government says the Conservative will provide AdRex with access to its database and prospective and existing members. They are really milking it, aren't they? Working on the project continuing through the summer, on the 22nd of August, Henderson emailed Anga Hassan, copying the heads of the marketing, commercial process and voters communication. The party officials, she said, had been working on branding and membership since our last meeting, and she was looking forward to the next iteration on the project soon. Henderson added that in order to get the board's approval, we quite urgently need drafts of data sharing agreements and other documents. What are you waiting for? The Conservatives declined to say why the True Blue app was not launched at the end of September. Anga Hassan was fired as the chief executive of the cryptocurrency company that he appeared to have told the Tories would play a role in the app. The Guardian has no further evidence of further True Blue discussions after this date. The Tories declined to answer questions about Anga Hassan's business record. Neither Anga Hassan or AdRex responded to requests for comment. Oh, so did they just change their minds at the last minute, realising that maybe the Conservatives did something that we would never think that would happen in 2024, guys. Maybe they grew a conscience. No, I don't think they grew a conscience. So it looks like right at the end here, it may have been ditched by the Conservatives, potentially. It looks like it. Maybe they ditched it because this story was going to come out from The Guardian and they were told beforehand. Maybe that's the reason. We honestly don't know. They could still be going ahead with the project, but still, the fact that they are going to take that, they could have potentially handed over that. I mean, is it really surprising, considering that they handed over NHS of our data to private contractors, that they hand over that they've done that they wouldn't hand over their own members' data to private contractors? Does that really surprise us? No, really, it should not really surprise us. But just, I mean, this is exactly what I said at the start. Like, they don't care. No, any chance they can take of making money. That's kind of how it is to me. But maybe there was internal squabbles, perhaps, that we don't know about, that maybe Conservative members were basically saying, no, this is not a good idea, this is bad, I don't want my data being shared and all this kind of stuff. That may have been the possibility of it, potentially. That could have been the case. We don't know for certain. But as of right now, doesn't look like it may have been shelved, according to that end part in the article here from The Guardian. But we'll have to wait and see, obviously, on it. But honestly, I really want to know, what do you guys think? What do you guys make of this True Blue app? What do you make of the plans that the Conservatives had to potentially use and milk the data of their own members to make a lot of money, to take advantage of their own members? What do you think? That they're still going ahead with this, or do you think that they've been ditched it? Do you think that the Guardian's exclusive is probably the reason why they've stopped it? Let me know your thoughts about this and more in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please hit the like button, we greatly appreciate it. Share this across social media so others are notified of this video, and subscribe, because it really does help support the channel. And if you want to go one step further and financially support me in the work I do here, you can do so by becoming a YouTube member for as little as 99p, or join me on Rumble or Patreon for exclusive content there as well. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to catch you all very, very soon.